Hello everyone. So if you are an MBA student, a BCom graduate, or someone preparing for their interviews, a BBA graduate, and want to have a solid grip on economics, this video is just for you. तो आज हम बात करेंगे कुछ इतने important concepts की economics में that interviewers love to ask, and these topics will help you understand how the world around us functions. Trust me, economics खाली numbers और graph से related नहीं है. It's about everyday life. So, alright then, let's start with the basics. What exactly is economics? Economics is basically the study of how people, business, and government make choices with the limited resources. In simple terms, it's all about scarcity and decision making. Think about a farmer. He has a limited piece of land and he wants to decide that what should he grow? Should he go for wheat or should he go for rice? The decision depends on the market demand, cost and potential profit. कितनी डिमांड किस चीज की ज्यादा है, किसकी कॉस्ट ज्यादा मिलेगी या उसको ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट किस में ज्यादा मिलेगा. दैट्स इकोनॉमिक्स इन एक्शन माय फ्रेंड. नाउ अब आप समझ गए होंगे व्हाई इकोनॉमिक्स इज इंपॉर्टेंट. इट हेल्प्स इन मेकिंग द राइट डिसीजंस with the limited resources. Now moving on, we have microeconomics versus macroeconomics. The two branches that we have under economics, think of them, it's like a small picture and it has like a big picture. So the microeconomics basically deals with the individual businesses, consumers, and industries. It focuses on demand and supply, even pricing and competition. If we talk about macroeconomics, it looks at the overall economy. GDP, growth rate, inflations, unemployment, and government policies all are part of macroeconomics. Now, if we talk about the importance of both the topics, then businesses operate with both the microeconomics and the macroeconomics, and hence a company needs to understand the consumer behavior that comes under the microeconomics and the global trends that comes under the macroeconomics to make the financial decision for the better results. Even economics helps us in pricing strategies, understanding demand and supply, how should we set the right prices, even guides us for the investment decisions. To analyze the market, जब हम कुछ बड़ा investment करने जा रहे हैं, so before that we should be prepared. Changes in the government policies impact businesses and managers need to be prepared. The next topic that we are going to be study is types of economies. We have three types of economies: the capitalist economy, the socialist, and the mixed economy. So now capitalist economy is basically market driven. What it means? It basically means that businesses operate with minimal government intervention. Businesses operate with minimal government interventions. If we talk about socialist economy, then government plays a major role. Government control major industries and aim for the wealth equality. And if I talk about mixed economy, then it is a combination of both the socialist and the capitalist. The next topic that is very important for us is to understand that what is demand, supply, and what is equilibrium. Economics may sound complex, but at core, it is all about two things: the demand and the supply. Think of them as the two sides of the same coin, shaping everything from the price of your favorite smartphone to the cost of groceries. So let's break it down simply. Demand. Demand is basically what consumers want. Imagine a new phone launches and everyone wants it. तो लोग दौड़ रहे हैं, भाग रहे हैं, even at a premium price. That we call as high demand. But जैसे जैसे महीने बीतते हैं, new models आते हैं and fewer people want the old one. That's the failing demand. Now moving on, supply. Supply means what businesses provide. Means that how much product suppliers want to produce and sell it to the market. Now continuing with the same example, Apple makes a limited number of iPhones at the launch, creating scarcity and keeping the price high. But as production increases, more units hit in the market and prices stabilizes. So with this, seller controls that how much quantity he wants to sell in the particular market. Now if we talk about equilibrium, that is the perfect balance. When demand is equal to supply, we hit equilibrium price where everyone willing to buy finds a seller willing to sell. मतलब जो खरीदना चाह रहा है उसके लिए एक ना एक सेलर जरूर है जो उसको बेचना भी चाह रहा है. नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस व्हाई डिमांड, सप्लाई एंड इक्विलिब्रियम मैटर्स. तो सपोज करो अगर कंपनी एनालाइज नहीं करेगी डिमांड सप्लाई के ट्रेंड को, तो क्या होगा कि इट में लीड टू ओवर प्रोडक्शन और अंडर प्रोडक्शन. तो अंडर प्रोडक्शन होंगे तो प्रॉफिट्स कम हो जाएंगे और अगर ओवर प्रोडक्शन होगा तो लॉसेस हो जाएंगे. इसीलिए बिजनेस यूजेस डिमांड एंड सप्लाई एनालिसिस टू सेट प्राइसेस, predict trends and make smart decisions. Moving on, the gross domestic product. the GDP. It is basically the total amount of goods and services produced in any given country. It helps us to measure the health of economy. It includes all the things from cars, software, food, or movies. The higher the GDP, the higher is the economic activity. हम कभी कभी बात करते हैं इंडिया इज ग्रोइंग एट अ गुड रेट और देयर इज अ रिसेशन देयर इज अ बूम सो इंडियाज जीडीपी ग्रोथ रेट indicates how fast its economy is expanding. A booming economy means that there are more jobs, rising income, and a better standard of living. Now, there are two types of GDPs that we need to understand, the real GDP and the nominal GDP. Now, real GDP is adjusted for inflation. It shows the actual economic growth and hence more accurate. Whereas if you talk about nominal GDP, it is measured at the current prices and don't account for inflation. ये एग्जांपल से समझते हैं सपोज अगर एक कंट्री की इकोनॉमी 2 ट्रिलियन से 2.5 ट्रिलियन हो रही है देन इट्स वेरी गुड बट अगर हम बात करें इन्फ्लेशन की अगर वो ही 20% है तो जो ग्रोथ हमारी हुई है दैट इजंट गुड. That's why real GDP matters and more accurate. The gross national product, GNP, one of the most important factors other than GDP. GDP क्या measure करता था? The total amount of goods and services produced within the country's border. But what about income from businesses owned by Indians but operating abroad? Example है suppose Indian company की कुछ factories हैं US में that adds to Indian GNP and not the GDP. So this is the gross national product. So let's wrap up this session and I hope this video helped you to understand these concepts. And if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such videos. Till then, bye bye. See you in the next video.